One day, out of the blue, my friend, let's call him Thomas, gave me his best 4x4, the Moyu Aosu WR M. What? Make a review with it. And those were my only instructions. Thomas was also adamant that he did not want a shout out in this video, but I'm gonna give one to him anyway. Shout out to my friend, Thomas, who's in my physics class, for allowing me to borrow his Aosu WR M 4x4. The first time that I turned this 4x4, I was awestruck. It felt so nice. Thomas's tensions and lube combinations made the cube incredibly soft and controllable. The turning was effortless, allowing me to spam TPS on my OLL parity, and it also did not lock up. I have done a fair amount of solves on the Aosu WR M, and the smooth turning is incredibly addictive. Smooth turning equates to less lockups, which equates to enjoying solving the 4x4. Currently, my main is the Yushin Little Magic Magnetic 4x4, which isn't bad for a budget cube, but when it locks up during OLL parity, it makes me want to quit cubing. I have never experienced a major lockup on the Aosu WR M, which is why I think that it's so good. Have you ever had the greatest 4x4 solve of your life just for it to get ruined by double parity? If you have, you probably locked up on the OLL parity out of anger, and then the OLL anger and lockups pour over into your PLL, leaving you with a subpar time. In my experience with the Aosu, the rage of getting double parity hasn't disappeared, but the lockups have. I strongly believe that the lack of lockups is the strongest quality of the 4x4. The Moyu Aosu WR M also excels in turning speed. For a big cube, you never want your cube to be sluggish. Having a sluggish cube tires your fingers out and makes the event unenjoyable. I don't know if it's the Aosu or if it's Thomas's setup, but the Aosu WR M is probably the fastest 4x4 I have ever touched. I haven't really tried out too many different 4x4s because it's not a main event for me, but I have tried 4x4s that have been slow. The inner layers of the Aosu WR M are fantastic, allowing me to complete my centers and edges on every single solve. They're so smooth and so easy to turn, and my fingers thank them. The outer layers are no different either. They allow me to execute my 3x3 stage close to my actual 3x3 times. Here are some solves of me doing 3x3 with the Aosu, and my times are actually fairly solid. I'm gonna blame the higher times on look ahead being harder with bigger cubes. Thomas also gave me the box that the Aosu came in. Typical premium Moyu box is incredibly solid and comes with an accessories box. Inside of this box, there is a screwdriver to tension the 4x4, extra magnets, and a pamphlet. I haven't changed the tensions on Thomas's 4x4 because I just love his setup so much. So, how do I feel about this cube? Honestly, I love it, but I still haven't mentioned the price in this video. The Moyu Aosu WR M 4x4 is $42.95 US. For my 4% Canadian viewer base, the Moyu Aosu WR M is $59.80 Canadian dollars. That is expensive. It is the third most expensive 4x4 on SpeedCube Shop, only being cheaper than the gimmicky crystallized 4x4 in Gan's flagship 4x4. After using this cube for the past 2 weeks, I have no doubts that it's worth the premium price. My dilemma is, should I buy a premium 4x4 for a premium price when I don't really practice 4x4? Or should I go with a cheaper alternative, the MGC 4x4, which is under half the price of the Aosu? I've never tried the MGC 4x4, but I've heard incredibly good things about it. Plus, I own the MGC 5x5 and 6x6. Despite the expensive price tag, I absolutely love the Aosu WR M 4x4. I feel like I've improved so much by using this cube. Granted, it may be because I've been practicing 4x4 more in the past week. In my opinion, I've been practicing 4x4 more because of this cube. And because Thomas gave me a time limit on when I need to return his cube to him. Anyways, I just really like the soft, smooth, and quiet feel of the Moyu Aosu WR M 4x4, and I'd recommend it to anybody who takes 4x4 seriously. However, it is not for everyone. If you already have a 4x4 that you love to solve, due to the price, I cannot justify buying the Aosu just to have another good 4x4, but your financial decisions are none of my business. I also do not believe that this cube is suitable for people like me who rarely practice 4x4. Before borrowing this cube, I've probably done 15 4x4 solves max in the past 3 months. My grind is dedicated to 3x3, and I would never be able to justify spending 60 whole Canadian dollars on a cube that I would barely use. Oh yeah, here's something that I found on my camera roll.
Guys, I just got my new 4x4 PB with the Aosu WR M. Yeah, it's a pretty good cube.
Overall, this cube is good. Very good. I think that getting my 4x4 PB solidifies how good this cube is. I definitely would recommend trying it if you have the chance to do so at a competition or somewhere else. No, I'm not sponsored yet, so if you want to buy the cube, buy it from a cubing website of your choice because I don't have a discount code to offer. Although, as of recording this video, SpeedCube Shop is selling it for $1.05 less than the Cubicle. Make of that information what you will. If you want to support me without using a discount code, I would really appreciate it if you liked this video, subscribe to my channel, and watch the rest of the videos on my channel. Here, I have one on screen picked just for you.